During summer, the main character was carrying his groceries. Then he passed by a convenience store, and he was trying to resist the temptations on buying snacks, because he was now a horizontally challenged person. Suddenly, he noticed this tan lady eating a popsicle ice cream outside the convenience store. He was not tempted by the ice cream, but he was tempted to look at her assets. Then the main character and the tan lady was now directly staring at each other. She confronted the main character, because he was looking too much at her overexposure. She can cancel the main character's social status, but luckily, that won't happen, because she have a request for him. The main character started his delusions, and he was fantasizing cultural events with the tan lady. However, her request was different from his imagination, because she wanted the main character to help her study. In the next scenario, they went to her room to study. After studying, she asked the main character to call her by her nickname, so they can become a closer study buddy. She interrogated the main character for his reasons on accepting her side quest of helping her study. The main character was just amazed with her dedication to her studies. However, she was not believing his automated response. So, the main character told her that he was expecting for some special bonding moments while they were alone. She have a boyfriend, and clapping is out of the equation. Then the main character loses his chance to graduate from his purity. However, helping another person will result to a good karma. So, she will repay the main character with an out-of-this-world experience.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
She may be an idiot, but she was confident with her professional skills on Gulp Gulp 3000. Then she started the feeding frenzy service, and she was very enthusiastic with her hobby. Anyways, that was still the level 1, so she proceed with the level 2 Gulp Gulp 9000. After a while, the main character let her drink his organic milkshake. The main character was lucky, because this will be his summer vacation. The next day, the tan lady will let the main character see her hidden treasure chest. Her melons was a legend among their class, and the main character will be the lucky guy to grab that treasure. Suddenly, she pulled out 2 bottles of lotion, because they will have a melon massage therapy. Then she sandwiched his sausage with extra sauce, and she was now eating her homemade Subway sandwich. She also complimented the main character for having a high-quality meat, and it was much better compared to her boyfriend. After a while, the main character have reached his limit, and he was not able to stop the overflowing milkshake. Then the tan lady drinks every single drop, and thanks the main character for the free meal. In the next scenario, it was at the library. There was something under the table, but luckily, it was not a horror anime, because it was just a tan lady seriously doing the Gulp Gulp 3000. The library was still not occupied by other people, so she was speed running the process, before someone comes to the library. However, it was only the main character who come to the library today. During their exam, she scored 42 over 100. So, she needs to study more. Anyways, her brain cells are more cooperative in doing cultural activities than academics, because she was able to invent her own DIY glory portal using a cardboard box. Then the main character was using her invention, and she was paid by drinking the 100% fresh milkshake. In the next scenario, the main character wanted to see her rankings during the exam, but she was embarrassed to show it to the main character, because her ranking was over 400. She was aiming to be at the top 30 during the summer test, but her brain don't have that much capability. So at least, the main character complimented her for putting an effort on her studies. By the way, this was her score, and it was not Asian enough.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
The main character was a positive thinker, and he continued encouraging her to work harder to achieve her dreams. That created some tears of joy, and she was now hugging her big teddy bear. After that, she became motivated from his speech, so she will listen to any of his requests as a thank you gift. The main character was not allowed to clap. However, he was allowed to scrub his large gardening tool on her backyard garden. Then the main character started his gardening session, and he was spraying his colored white liquid fertilizer on her backyard. During the summer festival, the main character was together with the tan lady, because her boyfriend chooses work rather than going on a date. So, the main character accompanied the tan lady to make it fun. However, her smile was carrying a burden in her heart. After that, their study sessions continued, and it was now the Christmas season. As usual, they were still doing their secret hobbies. She was now using his big equipment as a warmer from the cold temperature. Then she performed the Gulp Gulp 3000 to further increase the temperature. The main character realized that she was comfortable with this place to do her business, so she revealed to the main character that she made tons of memories in this place before. She was for the streets, but the main character doesn't care, as long as she extracts his forbidden juice. In the next scenario, the exam ranking results were already posted. The main character was the smartest, and he got the rank 1. Then the tan lady got ranked 30 in the exam. It was a dream come true, so she started leaking the tears of joy, and she was very grateful to the main character for the support. During the Christmas Eve, the main character was alone, because his tan lady friend was together with her boyfriend. He was now downgrading himself in his inner thoughts, because he was not a Sigma who could win the woman he wanted. While the main character was walking at the park, the tan lady was sitting lonely at the bench. She recently discovered that her boyfriend was a married guy with kids. So, she was just a third party in their relationship. The tan lady was studying to have a better future with her boyfriend, but her efforts were now all in vain. The main character was pissed after knowing that her boyfriend was a garbage. Then he started crying, because the girl he loved was sad. She realizes that he has feelings for her, and she can't believe that he falls in love with a woman like her. The main character is the scavenger type, and he doesn't care if she was carrying too much history from different guys. She wanted the main character to prove his true love, so they kissed for the first time. Then the main character became thirsty, and he was now drinking the crystal clear mineral water straight from the source. After that, she was now begging the main character to enter her sacred sanctuary. Therefore, the main character performed the standard clapping exercise with the tan lady. Then they were now officially lovers, and the main character marked that historical event with a creamy vanilla milkshake. After that, it was now the time for cleaning the mess. However, the main character turned into a savage creature, and he was punishing her from behind. He was jealous of her boyfriend every time, but it was now his turn. So, the main character was using his wildness to tame her to become his exclusive partner. Then his sword made her into an obedient girl, and she was rewarded with an overflowing creamy vanilla milkshake. After that, the main character has proven to her that it was a true love, and she can confirm that feelings through her love tunnel. The main character and his girlfriend continued their study session, and as usual, they reward each other with cultural moments for their hard work. In addition, their academic skills were improving, so they decided to reward themselves with a small vacation. Of course, their vacation will include some nightly bonding activities. Then she rides on the Iron Pegasus with her special technique. This was too much for the main character to handle, so he was worried that they might easily run out of that stretchable item. Eventually, both of them reached their final destination, and she was now a waterfall. After that, their clapping ritual was not yet stopped, because the main character was a powerful man of culture, and he can easily continue until morning. Suddenly, the main character asked his girlfriend to marry him, and she was willing to become his wife. Later that day, it was now the time to go home. Then they vowed to come again to this place next year. That's the end of this cultural anime recap. She might be for the streets at the start of the story, but people experience character development, and change to become better. Anyways, here is your creamy sauce, and limit thy consumptions only to the culturally matured people, and thank you for watching.